Hello everyone, welcome. So today I'm going to talk about what is a product which can be more than a tangible item. So when an item which is more than tangible or beyond tangibility can we call an entity product. So we'll talk about a few examples of product that can go beyond tangibility aspects of a product. In my last video, I talked about a product has two characteristics. One is tangibility. The other one is it results in the ownership of something. Say, for example, if you have a smartphone, you can touch it, feel it, and use it for functionality, usefulness, utilitarian, and hedonic like experiences and usefulness of the product. You can also claim the ownership of it, right? Nobody can take it from you without your permission. So now, obviously, if someone will try to steal it or snatch it, that's a different story, right? So now a product can be more than a tangible item. So, for example, an organization, a person, a place, an experience can also be a product, right? So how? Like we'll talk about that today in this short video. So what is organization marketing? So organization marketing is the coordinated activities those are undertaken to build, create, and promote an organization, favorable attitudes and behavior towards an organization. So, for example, since I live in the US, I'll give some US examples here. Some organizations will try to build like do organization marketing. So, for example, a particular charity organization, Red Cross, right? It's do emergency management. It collects blood to donate for needy people. So what would be the purpose of Red Cross when it does marketing? So Red Cross do not sell anything physical, right? Mostly, or it doesn't sell anything which is commercial in nature. Rather, it's a non-profit organization, a charity-based organization, disaster management organization. So, but it needs to it does organization marketing for a few purposes: to build awareness among the people and people in the society, so that people know about Red Cross, what it does, what it stands for in the society and in the community. It needs some volunteers to donate blood. It needs some volunteers to work to give free hours for the emergency management and things, and also to create some positive brand image and reputations, right? So those are the purpose of an organization marketing. So an organization can involve in marketing its specific products and services by doing different promotional activities, advertising, personal selling, sales promotions, and public relations for a specific product, brand, product line, or strategic business unit. Or a firm can do marketing activities, as we see in many cases, to build as a company itself, its reputation, its brand image. A person marketing, most prominent. So the same definition when marketing activities are undertaken to build, create, and progress the positive attitudes and favorability towards a person or a person entity, that is called person marketing. So most prominent example is during elections, the candidates, so president candidates, city mayors, governors, House of Representatives, right? Who represent countries, cities, states, or districts, right? So before election, they're involved in a lot of campaigning, elections campaigning, in order to build their self-image, personal image, so that people know them, people get aware about their candidacy, and people can cast vote and elect him or her. So not only like from out of political spectrum, say for example, professionals, an engineer, a doctor, physician, or a lawyer, right, can also do marketing to build his self-reputation and self-image. So think about going to like taking a appointment with a physician. So before doing that, we go to the respective website of the hospital where he or she works, and we look for his profile, his rating, his previous or existing patients, like reviews about his treatments, right, his behaviors towards the patient. So all of these things we review, right? So all the purpose of those homepage of a physician or a consultant or a engineer or a doctor is the purpose to build some positive image, right, among the people. A place marketing, every country now involves in like city, states, and countries. They involve in attracting new tourists, new residents, new people in the respective city, states, and country. There is an organization called Brand USA. The purpose of it's a private-public partnership organization approved by a bill in Congress. So the purpose of it is to create some positive image and brand value for the USA and different destinations of USA to the international tourists. So the new tourist comes into US and US can make some revenue and get some inflow of money from those international tourists, their visits and their expenditure. So similarly, different cities, states, and counties also involved in attracting new residents and new tourists to the tourist destinations and places in those areas. And for doing that, they do a lot of campaigning and advertisements, and also they give like some monetary incentives too. Like I saw that their video, Michigan, the one city in the Michigan, they are seeing a reduction in the number of residents. People are moving out, so they are now giving some incentive, $15,000 or so that new residents come and buy some houses in the respective city. So these are some examples. So now they obviously a caveat here. They are not giving it cash, but those people who move there as a new resident, they have to buy a land or house, and those money will be paid for those expenditure. Right. So these are some examples of like product which can go beyond the tangibility aspects of the product definition that I gave in my last videos on what is a product or service. So beyond tangibility aspects, an entity can also be called a product, right? An organization can also be called a product and can involve in marketing. A place, there can be place marketing. A person can also be consider doing marketing, undertaking marketing activities to promote him or her in order to build image and self-reputation. Similarly, what an organization does. I hope it helps. Thank you for watching.